Breaking news: Rivers State currently is facing lockup by NAFDAC, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. They are currently taking charge over those people who open businesses without license. So these people are known as NAFDAC. They have shut down about 16 sachet water factories in Rivers State over multiple violations, including lack of license, operating without proper license. Of course, it's a very wrong thing to do. If you must do a business in a country, the right thing to do is get a license to show that government has approved your business. At least you will not have to struggle or run away from government. Producing water that is not good for people's health is not good. Now, many Nigerians may be asking this question. They may actually be looking at the government like the government are doing this again, locking up shops. But the real issue here goes much deeper because sachet water, popularly known as pure water in Nigeria, is being consumed by many Nigerians on daily basis, starting from bus to streets to houses to school to hospitals. Every part of Nigeria, people consume pure water. Even ordinary citizens consume pure water a lot. So when authorities close down pure water factories, it immediately raised one important concern: where Nigerians consuming unsafe water without even knowing. How can you be drinking a sachet water that is not even licensed by the government? According to NAFDAC, many of these waters are affected. Like many of these pure water factories that are affected failed to meet regulatory standards. Others were reportedly operating without licenses, meaning they may not have passed official safety and hygiene requirements. So they just started operating without passing the necessary requirement the government asked them to do. And this becomes very dangerous to people's health. You cannot be drinking a water that you don't know how it's being produced and you don't know if you even if you are safe. People are suffering from a lot of diseases, infections, and you may be asking yourself where all these things are coming from. You may not even have an answer to that, but the water you are drinking has an answer to it. So, because water contamination can lead to serious heart problem, health or stomach issues, including infections, stomach disease, outbreak affecting the entire community. NAFDAC says the crackdown is part of effort to protect public health and ensure only approved factories will be producing water in those areas for citizens to drink. Supporters of these operations believe the agency is doing the right thing. Do you support NAFDAC? Do you think NAFDAC is doing the right thing? People argue that any company producing food or water without proper approval should face strict actions because public safety must come first. You cannot be serving us what the government did not approve. Do you want to buy people? How some of you will actually have mind to be doing some bad things without thinking twice. You don't even reason how this thing can actually affect people. How long were these factories operating? That is even the problem. These factories have been operating for so long. If you check very well, so many of these factories have still been operating since more than 30 years now, where inspections being done regularly. Do you think NAFDAC are inspecting those factories regularly as it's supposed to be? And how many unregistered producers may still exist in other parts of the country? Just inside the River State, they found 16 factories operating without license. Now, how come Lagos, Anambra, Imo State, Abia State, and other countries in this country? Do you know how many of these factories that might still be existing without proper license from the government? Because in a country where millions depend on affordable sachet water, citizens expect strong monitoring, like strong monitoring system to guarantee the water they drink is safe. So you don't have to blame people for drinking water. In the end, this crackdown is strong message from NAFDAC. Public health regulations are not optional. It must be observed. As authorities continue investigations, many Nigerians will now pay closer attention to the quality and safety of the water they consume on daily basis. You cannot just tell me, you cannot just